Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a general collective reading for Sagittarius, so it can apply to you, but it could also play out in somebody else's life that is close to yours at this time. So you could see some aspects coming through in their situation currently, or their life as it's unfolding at the moment. I work with the 12 houses of the zodiac astrological cards, goddess guidance, and the destiny cards. If you would like a private reading, please go to my website for more information. The link is in the drop down box below, and we can connect from there. Okay, I normally pull out 3 areas of interest for you for the month, and then we go from there. Ninth house. So some travel may be on your mind. This is normally international travel or long distance travel. It can also be adventure, exploration, higher education, adult education, so university level. It can also be the law, teaching, public relations of any kind. It's also your intuitive processes, the search for meaning and truth and so on. We've also got the 8th house, so something is ending and something is beginning. And then we've got 2nd house to do with your income. This can also be about, this has got multi-layers, the 8th house. I'll go into that when we get there. 2nd house is normally your income, also your self-worth and your value systems. Let's get the goddess, the astrological guidance now. Okay, so we've got Saturn return age. We've got Moon. And then we've got Mercury coming in. Bottom of the deck is Sun Spirit, so beautiful card to be having something lovely opening up for you at the moment. Something important could be coming up at the end of the year as well. Or it could just be a celebration. Okay, so we've got bright future for coming up for the 9th house. We've got Athena for inner wisdom for the 8th house. Okay, so we've got 2 coming out there. We've got Guinevere, true love. And we've got Mary Magdalene. I'm going to put her at the bottom. Okay, so this has been coming up for you several times, so let's just explore where that's going to go for you now. Okay, so let's just deal with this one. This is bottom of the goddess deck, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay, so this, you may just find that this is happening to many people at the moment, where your family, your friends, your contacts, your colleagues, whatever is your situation, people that are generally around you, you may be seeing them in a different light. You may be sort of falling into judgment or some kind of frustration, or whatever the situation may be. And this is because everybody's going through massive changes at the moment, and we're all trying to raise our vibration, raise our frequency to move forward into the new earth. And we can only create that from the heart, which is what Mary Magdalene is all about, unconditional love. We can only create from the heart, not from the past, not from the future. We can only create from the present and with unconditional love. And this is unconditional love for yourself and for others as well. So now this word is generally quite misunderstood. This is not about being a doormat or allowing people to walk all over you or to take advantage of you. This is giving your love outwards, whether it's to people, to a situation, to wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're interacting with. It's giving out a higher vibration and a higher frequency without having any expectation of a return or a reward or some kind of acknowledgement. It's just pushing out those positive vibrations, raising your frequency. And when you do that, when you push out the positive aspects of it and fall back into this state, then that is what you will project, and that is what will come back to you. And people will appreciate the fact that you are refraining from falling into judgment, or for looking at situations and thinking this is never going to work or whatever. Rather just do it from a position of raising your vibration, take the high road, and just allow things to flow, but do it from your heart. And if you can't think of anything positive to say, or then just refrain or change the subject. Connect with people that in a way on common ground, things that you both enjoy, whatever it may be, whatever subject may be, and just steer clear of areas of contention or issues or any kind of competitiveness, whatever it may be that is going on around you. But this is what she embodies. This is what she came here to spread to the world: unconditional love. And forget about appearances, because the God spark is in every single person on the planet. The God spark is there, and it's in you, it's in them. And the whether it's a little spark or a big spark or a flame, that depends on you and your vibration and your frequency. So think about raising that, and just project a more loving sort of stance, and do it from a place, from your heart, without return, without expecting anything back. Just spread that around, and let other people respond to that rather. Also, with the true love card coming in, unconditional love comes in with that, because with that person, that soulmate, or in some cases twin flame, that is what it's all about. It's about holding that unconditional love in your heart for that person, and for the other person to be doing that. As soon as you do that and you connect and you align with each other, then you literally influence your circle, the people around you, your environment, your family, the world at large. You really do have a massive influence, especially when you join together in that endeavor. And so it's a very, very powerful emotion. It is the only thing really that drives anything in the world, that is love. Everything comes back to love. So everything must revolve back around to that. If you always make your decisions from love, then you really can't go wrong from your heart. We've got Sun Spirit card coming in here. So as I said, some sort of celebration you may be preparing for, or something that you want to organize later in the year. Maybe getting involved in something like that. Some sort of event where friends and family are involved. It's like a party. It could be summer for you, or it could just be a time of the year, perhaps even December, or just some other time of the year which is special, and some sort of event is being planned. That could come in. But the Sun card is about embodying your spirit, and it's saying that at this time you're going to be quite charismatic. Now, being a Sagittarius, you are already quite charismatic, so this is about harnessing that in you. Being charismatic, very influential. You're going to be influencing a great many people or others around you at this time. And also, if you follow the Mary Magdalene unconditional love, and especially if you're linking with a soulmate or a twin flame, it's like the spotlight is on you. You're going to be sort of in the spotlight, and people are going to be noticing you, and you may have to step up in some way. You may have to step up to the mark. And whatever it is that you do, whether it's something some action that you take, or you may take the role that somebody else has recently vacated, or it could just be simply what you embody, your life force, what you have to say, whatever it is that you're radiating, because this is all about radiation. You're going to be radiating very positive, very influential vibrations at this time. So this is hugely important. And that is what it's about. And so you may have to step into a role, or you may have to take up the reins, or you may just have to lead the way in some way. It's about leadership, this. It's also about self-mastery, having full control of your emotions, and no matter what is going on around you, because obviously there are things going on around you. This is about, maintaining that frequency and that vibration of love, but also of strength, of power, of inner mastery. All of those things come in with the Sun card as well. It's a very positive card. This is a very creative card. It's a very creative energy, very positive vibration, positive karma, all of those sorts of things. It's really just a beautiful card to be having. It lifts everything. So, if you're looking at an outcome of something, the Sun card is really a very positive outcome, very fulfilling. You're going to be going through a period of that, a period of fulfillment, and rewards, in the spotlight, leading the way, being influential, just somehow coming to notice. And this is a wonderful thing, and it really is about how you approach it as well. So, go with it in a humble but strong way, and really show people what you've got, what you can do. That's what the Sun card is about. But it's a very positive card. It's a very warm and impression. You're going to be making an impression with this coming in for you. Okay, so we've got the 9th house. As I said, this can be international travel or long distance travel. It's the house. It's the house of intuition, all intuitive processes. This could be sort of enhanced in you at this time, but it's also about an adventure, exploration, and foreign things, connecting with foreign things or foreign people or foreign places or import export, or some kind of foreign connection. It can be that. There's a great deal with this as well. It's everything to do with the dissemination of information. It's more social. So this can be teaching. It can also be publishing. It can be public relations of all kinds. You may be getting involved in that, or maybe that's your profession. It's the house of the law and of legal matters as well. You may be concerned about something, or going through a process, or maybe you are in the legal profession. See how it comes out for you. This is also about philosophy, religion, and belief systems. So your belief systems may be going through a change. You're kind of looking at things now and realizing that how you have lived your life up until now, or what has gone on up until now, just doesn't suit you anymore. You've outgrown it, and it's time to expand and start building a new belief system. It can be that as well. It's also about higher education. So this is university level education, but it's also about adult education. So you may be learning about something within your work, or in your career, or just in general. And it's also about seeking, the truth and wisdom and faith. Faith comes in with this as well. That's why you have belief systems. So it's all wrapped up in the 9th house. So now we've got Saturn return age. So as I said, I think your belief systems are undergoing a little bit of an overhaul here, because Saturn return is all about that. Saturn return is about looking at the past and realizing that however things were handled, whatever went down, whatever happened. This card is very much about you reap what you sow. So some of you may be going through a little bit of a trial period, or you may be going through situations where things from the past are popping back up to deal with. You need to deal with them. But it's also that you may be a little bit disappointed in certain things that just you thought they were much better than they were, or you saw them in a certain light in the past, and now you're looking at it and realizing, no, that's not how it is at all. So I feel your belief systems, even your religious beliefs or your philosophies on life, how you've looked at things, is getting quite an overhaul, and you're literally getting a wake-up call with this. This is taking a very realistic look at everything, but it's connected to the past. So what you do is you don't live in the past. Your rearview mirror is small. That is, it needs to be small when you look in the past, because you're moving forward. You want to go forward into the windscreen section, which is the big section. You just need to bring the wisdom, the understanding, and whatever you learned from your growth. That is what you bring forward from the past. Because a Saturn return is about that. It takes quite a long time to go around the chart. It comes back to its position again. So there's various aspects that come in with it. It's a cycle that follows. It's normally a 29-year cycle, but there are smaller ones in between. So it really is taking stock, realizing that certain things are just not suiting you anymore. It's about realigning your goals at this time, what it is you truly want. And whatever it was that you were doing, perhaps it was goals associated with other people's influences. So perhaps your parents, or rising up to meet a set criteria or a set path in life. And that's done now. That's over. Now it's about doing what you want to do and doing what you should have done, could have done, or would have done. All of those things come up now. So this is actually a gift. The Saturn return is a gift. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's a gift to enable you to realign your goals to where you want to go now. It also releases you. It's a release and redirect energy. So wherever your energy has been placed, and all your experiences that you've gained from the past, your energy has been parked there during that process. Now the cycles are changing, things are coming to a close, and you're now realigning your goals for other future goals. So when you release and redirect, then now that frees you up. That frees you up to pursue what is close to your heart, what is right for you now, what is appropriate for you now. And that is a massive gift. That opens you up to huge possibilities. Yes, things may have gone down in the past, but it's the past. Deal with it and move on. It really is it's a wonderful situation to be in, because now you can see clearly what it is you can and will be able to do in the future. And all your could-haves and your should-haves and your would-haves kind of need to be resolved so that you can realign your goals. Now you get the chance to go after something that perhaps you didn't or couldn't before due to family responsibilities or whatever went down, okay? Now's your chance to do this. It's a very much an assessment, realignment, looking at things very carefully, and planting better things for the future. It's a realigning of your goals. So however it's applying in the ninth house, something that came up there is now coming back to you. And don't think that depending on where you are, don't think that you're too old or set in your ways to go after this opportunity that's coming for you in the ninth house. Don't think you're too old, or you're past it, or your time has gone, or it's too late. Don't think that, okay? This is the gift of Saturn return. It's bringing it to you to show you that this is what has happened in the past, but you now have an opportunity to realign your goals, new goals, fresh direction, fresh ambition, fresh pathway. And you'll start laying the foundation for that now. Bit by bit, you lay the foundation. You're systematic about it. You work through it steadily. This is not a quick fix. This is going to unfold over a period of time, but the rewards are good if you lay a very good, strong foundation now for your current goals, for what you really want to do now in your heart. So having said that, Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So whatever is coming up for you in the ninth house, she is saying, this is a wonderful card. I mean, you can't go wrong with Lakshmi. She's the goddess of abundance. She comes loaded with abundance, and a bright future for you coming up. So this is about fulfillment. This is about life purpose. This is about solidifying everything, which is what the Saturn return is all about. This is about coming home to yourself. This is about authenticity. This is about everything aligning for your new goals. And that to not worry that whatever concerns you about this, not to worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's working out. Just have, a positive mindset. Be open to changes. Be open to going after at last what it is that is right for you in your heart. Now is your chance. And she's saying that, do not worry. Worry is not going to help you. It's a useless emotion. It just drains your energy, and it just draws to you what you don't want, because you're fixating on things that the lack, or things that didn't work, or haven't worked, or whatever. Rather focus on what you can do, where you are going, what you would like to do, and start building the foundation for that. But she's saying that be positive, be open, and be enthusiastic about this, because this is a big change for you. This is a big chance now, almost like a second chance, which is what the Saturn return can be about. But it's a very positive thing for you, and it's going to be really going to bring you fulfillment. So very, very good thing coming for you there. At the same time, we've got 8th house, endings and beginnings. So this house is also about cycles ending. So this is not to be feared, okay? This is not to be feared. This is about one chapter ending and a new chapter beginning. So this is the and it can take form in many shapes. This can be the this covers committed relationships. So this is not a love affair. This is a committed relationship. It can be a love relationship, or it can be a business partnership starting to form. So something else has passed away, something else has ended, and something new is coming in. So it's the resolution of what has gone before and the starting on the new path. And it's the merging of you and this partner, the merging of your emotional and your material resources. So it's also about sexuality. It's about all of that. It encompasses all of that. It's also the house of big finance. So this is investments, insurances, taxes, accounting, banking, inheritances, legacies, things like that. So if you're wanting to recreate a legacy with this partner, this is your card. And it can also be about inheritance. So it's the utilization of that. It can also be the being involved with managing another's resources. So this can be your partner, or it can be somebody else that you're involved in, or it could be that you are in a profession which manages other resources, other people's resources. So but it can also be about rebirth or renewal. So this can be something that was in play a long time ago. It could be a business idea, or it could be an investment, or something else that has that is now undergoing a renewal or a regeneration of some sort. So it's something, it could be something from the past, an idea or a concept or something that falls in the 8th house that is getting a regeneration or a renewal. So this could be something from the past cycling back to you now. So here we've got the moon soul. The moon has a very strong feminine influence. So this could be feminine related, everything to do with this house. It can also be, the moon is everything to do with where you feel secure, your security, your protection. And it's where you go to relax and enjoy yourself. So it's where your emotions, it rules your emotions, okay? So things follow cycles. So you could be going through cycles in your 8th house. So this can be cyclical, as in investments or monetary, or it could be cycles within a relationship. It can also be about monitoring your moods and your habits, or the adjustment of your moods and your habits in order to bring this partnership in, or to to address perhaps something that you've been working on financially. So it's your habits, what has been habitual for you, and cycles, things like that, things beginning, things ending, and so on. It's also about feminine wisdom, and this can be, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, we have both, so they need to be balanced. So this is about harnessing the feminine side of yourself, to the intuition, the feelings, because with moon your emotions are going to be high. Okay, your emotions are going to be high. This is about using your intuition, using your instincts, being resourceful and resilient. And also, if you need to withdraw periodically to recenter yourself, or just to center your emotions, then that can also be the case. So, but it's very much, it's also about the past. So the past is coming up quite a bit. Ending of cycles, I feel. The ending of cycles, moving forward into new cycles. So this can be about a little bit of nostalgia or sentimentality, and so on. It can also be related to items like antiques and things like that, to do with it could very well be to do with inheritances or other people's items that are now coming to you, or perhaps it's a business for you. So it's all about that. But with the moon, you must be careful that you don't spend all your time dwelling on the past. As I said, it's the rear view mirror. You're only going to look at it. You're only going to look at a small part. You just take the wisdom, the understanding from that, and move forward. Let it go and move forward. So that is what this card embodies. You're very deep in your feelings within this house because you've got the moon there. You've also got Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So whatever is coming up for you in this 8th house and with the moon, this is about locking in with your intuition and your instincts. And she is all about that. Your inner wisdom, your inner GPS, your instincts, your deep intuitions, your gut feels, your inner knowings, your senses, you know, something that you just know. So it's locking into that and following that advice, following your guidance, following whatever guidance that you are given at this time. It's the wisdom, the knowledge, the knowledge that you have within yourself, the connection to you know, the divine, to the universe, and that's coming up again with the 9th house. So intuition, emotions, instincts, all of that is coming up really, really strongly for you. And you are an intuitive sign. You know, Sagittarius is normally the 9th house, which is the house of intuition. So you are already ahead of the game in that. So this is about sharpening that tool for you. And she's saying that you already know what to do. You know exactly what to do. So don't procrastinate. Don't be fearful. You know, work forward, walk forward. You know exactly what it is you need to do, because the fulfillment is on the other side of this. Then we've got the 2nd house. This is the house of income, the house of self-worth, and the house of your value systems. It's also the house of ownership. So this can be property, vehicles, whatever you own. It can also be, this house also governs real estate, property, land, anything like that. So your as I said, your self-worth may be coming up as well, because you've got Guinevere coming up here. And your value systems. So it looks to me like, in general, your value systems are getting a bit of an overhaul, because your cycles, you've got many cycles ending. Some big cycle is ending and a new cycle is beginning. You're looking at things very differently than how you looked at them before. And this goes to your income. This also goes to your self-worth and your values, what it is you value in yourself and what you value in others. Okay. Also possessions, material goods, but it's a fundamental value system which is very dear to your heart, and that may have been gone through a bit of a ringer. So a great many people have been put in a position where they are now looking at their homes, looking at their family life, looking at their relationships, and realizing certain things that worked for them before just not working now, and that they need to make way for new things. They need to change things in order to set a different course. And your self-worth goes with that as well. So, you know, it's all tied up in that. And of course, income, your streams of income. This can be one or many streams of income. Perhaps you are setting up another stream of income. Perhaps you're going into partnership with your soulmate or something like that. But it's very much about thinking around your lifestyle and how you have lived your life, and how can you open that to welcome this this energy in at this time. We've got Mercury mind coming in, so be careful that you don't overthink things. Mercury can do that. But it could, the positive side of this can also be that you are doing research. You are, you know, expressing yourself very clearly about certain things. You are now communicating about things. But this is very much about positive mindset equals positive words, and then that is what you will draw towards you. So it's about research, it's about electronics, it's about the internet. So you may be shifting and changing certain things. You may be communicating very clearly about certain things, because you've got this Guinevere true love coming in. So you may be realigning your life really to accommodate this energy. And so, you know, certain things may be coming to light as well. Certain things may be, you know, sort of rising up to be seen more clearly, or you are communicating clearly. You may have to walk your talk. You may have to think about certain things. You may be receiving messages as well, because Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So you may be receiving messages to do with this, or you may be giving them as well. So this is relaying messages, and this can be electronically as well. But this card rules movement. It rules roads and maps and transport and things like that. So you may be going on a little bit of a trip, and you're planning for that. Or you may be thinking about certain aspects of your life, how you're living it currently, and changing that up. To welcome this energy, to welcome this new cycle, this change that's coming into your life. But you are certainly thinking about it. Just don't overthink, and don't run yourself ragged. Think in a constructive way, and work on things in a sort of a constructive fashion. Don't come across as too glib or too insincere. This, you need to be more serious minded, to come across as serious minded, but it's a very clever energy. It's a very a lot of media, a lot of communications, thinking things through, weighing things up, and deciding what it is you want to do and how you want to move forward. And then we've got Guinevere, true love. So as I said, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this is coming in, it's a very romantic energy. Your romantic needs clearly haven't been met up until now. So this person, soulmate or twin flame, or just sacred union, whatever is coming in for you, it's really going to, I feel that you're changing cycles at this time. You're realigning your situation to welcome this energy in, because this is the energy of true love. It is the energy of romance. And so this can be about bringing that energy into your life to revitalize your life, to create a brand new cycle, to regenerate yourself and others. And it's a beautiful energy to come in, and it's about creating a loving environment as well, an environment which is going to welcome the love into your life. So whatever you have to do to shift and change and recreate, and sort things out, then that is what you need to do. But beautiful energy, as I said, you've had this a few times now coming in for you. So beautiful energy coming in for you. Let's do a destiny card. That wants to come out. Enthusiasm. Okay. So with all these shifts and changes, the endings of some cycles, the beginnings of others, the end of a chapter, the beginning of new ones, Saturn return can make you feel a little bit glum. So counteract that. Enthusiasm. You've got a bright future. You know exactly what to do. Your intuition knows exactly what to do. Your instincts know what to do. You're very clever. You've got the mind energy. You've got the Mercury energy to think things through and sort things out, to move quickly, to be flexible, to be mindful, to pay attention to detail. You've got all of these skills coming in with the Mercury, so make sure you use them. Pay attention to detail, pay attention to your situation, and communicate about what it is you need to do. And you've got the Sun Spirit card, which is the most beautiful card. It's a really, really powerful card coming in for you. So you've got fulfillment on the horizon for you. You've got fulfillment, you've got bright future, you've got true love. So be enthusiastic about the changes that are happening around you and within you, your cycles and everything that's changing. Be enthusiastic. Work with the Saturn energies to set new goals, to close out those old cycles so that you can go on forward with the new cycles. But do it in an enthusiastic fashion, a systematic fashion. Use your mind to assist you at this time. Close out those old cycles so that you can move forward. And you've got a bright future, so be enthusiastic. Love your life. Love where your life is heading. Love, think about the world you want to create, how you want to live, the person you want with you, all of those things. Be enthusiastic, be joyful, and that is what you will draw towards you, and that is what you will manifest. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and have a great month, and I will see you next time.